Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. This is Marco. Today Rul will show us how to prepare the yerba mate that we bought in Buenos Aires. Enjoy! Okay.
Hi. Yerba mate is a very nice thing. It's almost meditative the way the people are dealing with it in Argentina and Uruguay. Well, as well in Brazil, in Chile, whatever the countries they use to deal with it, but we have been in Argentina and Uruguay. So I was directly fascinated by the whole principle, because you see like every third person walking down the street with this under their arm and this in the hand. A lot of people as well have special bags for it, so you can carry it around in a comfortable way. It makes a very relaxing impression, and that's why I decided just to try it. And meanwhile I like it. If you start with it, the taste it's very herb. So if you don't get a shock if you start with it, because it is not a taste which you like right away. You need to get used to it. But once you get used to it, it almost has like a kind of creamy taste sometimes. So it's very nice. I like it, and it's especially being busy with it. It's very relaxing. So the first thing I do when I get into my office, I prepare a mate, and during the day I am busy with my mate, just every time to fill it up again and again and again. It's kind of meditative. It's nice. So our friend Michaela wanted to try it as well. She knows it already, yerba mate. A good friend of her lives in
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles, and he is like, he got the mate virus as well. He told several times about it. She was like, oh yes, please, show me how it works, and let me taste how it tastes. We are going to do that. At first we need water. The water should be between 70 and 80 degrees, which you of course will hear in I don't know how many thousands of movies in YouTube, because there are a lot of people talking about yerba mate. Everybody does it in a different way. Well, I do it in my way. It's very handy to have a water boiler where you can select the temperature. Like this one, for instance, was only €39. You select 80 degrees and you get water in the correct temperature. So it should be, as I said, between 70 and 80 degrees. If it is more than 80 degrees, it gets very herb, the taste, because it's very delicate, and it's like coffee. If coffee is boiled too hot, it burns, and the taste is then quite chilly actually. So in the meanwhile we are waiting for the water. We fill up the mate. So in the bigger one I put like, actually I don't know, 2, 3, 4 spoons, and in the small one I would say, Michaela, 3 spoons would be enough, otherwise it's too full. No, one more. Well, not half a spoon, a spoon.
No, it's not. Not too much for?
No, it's okay. It's fine.
Okay. So it's not like tea. You have to put much more than usually use tea, right?
Yeah. So you have to imagine it is like a sponge. So it absorbs a lot of water. So it should be just a little bit under half. At least I do it like that. Also in YouTube you will find all kind of different opinions. Some people fill it up until here, some people fill it up only a third.
Okay.
So it's
maybe it's also a taste thing, right? If you like
it's a
it,
taste thing, and everybody is handling it, I think, in its own way.
If you put more, then it tastes more stronger, right?
Not specifically stronger, but if you fill it up too much, you can only take a little bit of water, because it will float up.
Okay, I see.
See what I mean?
I see.
Yeah. You can have more in it.
What is that?
It's a part of the mate.
Oh, really?
It's a plant.
It looks like some hair.
Oh, I
But
can
it's
take it
in
out.
front of the matter. Okay, interesting.
It may be, what's the name of it? Blüte
Okay.
from the plant.
Flower.
It may have been a flower of the plant because Yerba, it's actually, it is Unkraut.
Wheat.
It's actually a wheat, so it's not tea you are dealing with. It's just a wheat, but it's a wheat with vitamin C, vitamin B1, vitamin B2, and a lot of other things are in it. I don't know it by heart, but it's very healthy. Apparently, it's very good for your circulation. What I recognize myself, if you drink mate, you eat less. Because it's like it fills you up a little bit. So if you want to lose weight, it may be very handy to drink mate because it's a natural way of losing weight. You just eat less because you feel like more filled. So before we put in the water, this type of mate is from Argentina. It has a very nice taste because it has been stored for a time of 2 years together with branches of roses. So it has kind of an extra flavor of roses in it, and it's pretty nice. So before we put in the water, you have to take your mate and you have to cover it with your hand. Maybe like this. And if you get back, you take care that it stays on one side. No, get back again. It has to stay on one side only. Exactly. And then you see on your hand a lot of very fine dust. That's the sense of shaking it upside down so that a part of the dust disappears and the rest of the dust stays on top of the mate. So the mate works like a natural filter. Otherwise this very fine dust will stick in your bombilla. So in this
Bombilla.
thing. Verstopfen of English, I don't know.
Get stuck.
Get stuck. And then you take a very little bit of water, as far as
Cold
possible.
water then. Or
Well, I always take cold water. Theoretically, it should be like room temperature, but
okay.
that's too complicated. I just take from the tap. As far as possible back there. So you have to.
On the
bit
bottom
like that.
where it's free, where the part that it's free.
Exactly.
Right? Okay.
So a bit like this. I'll leave it running for you. And then and then you keep it like this for a while,
Is it okay
like
or
20 to 30
a
seconds.
bit more maybe, or
Okay, I'll
I
take
don't
it
know.
more.
a bit more maybe. But it's a bit difficult to put it without letting the herbs going inside.
Yeah, that's practice.
Okay.
Then you keep it a bit like this, 20 to 30 seconds, so it sticks a little bit together. And then you have the principle of the water hole, and here on this side you have the mate. So then you put it carefully down. Don't shock it because then everything is falling apart again.
Well, I think it already happened to me.
Okay, put it down.
Okay.
Okay, and then you see that you have it like this, no? So, if we take the water, you take just a little bit, like this. And then you can shape it with your bombilla. So you put it all together in one side. You can take from the bottom where it is with a bit more liquid, you pull it a bit up. Okay. And then you close the bombilla with your finger to avoid dust getting in, and then you go with the shape of your bombilla, so you push it down under.
complicated.
Not quite.
It looks easier than it is actually.
Well, it took me like about a week of daily practice to get it done.
You see? Okay. The bombilla needs to be down on the bottom of
Yeah.
Okay, it's kind of
You should
bottom.
you should shape it a bit more.
Okay.
Okay. And then you pour the water just along the bombilla. And see that the upper part stays dry. The upper part stays dry, which is good, so you're a little bit less dry because we should have put more yerba in your
I was too less.
thingy. Exactly.
Okay.
At the end of the day, it should look like this. So the top is dry, and down under you have to water, and the water sucks the flavor and the ingredients
I see.
in it. And with every time you pour more water, it pours a bit, it drags a bit more.
How many times can you fill it?
10 to 15 times.
Oh wow, okay. And
No
how many
problem.
can you drink per day? Or how much is recommended?
Well, there are thousands of different theories. They say like 1 to 2 liters a day.
So much. So you
Yeah.
don't get too excited like if you drink
No,
too much
no.
coffee or too much tea.
No,
I don't
absolutely
know.
not, because the caffeine is less than coffee, and it is like a. It's not like coffee. Coffee is pushing you up for half an hour, and then you are
Okay.
falling down again, and this gives you like a continuous
Okay, I see.
awakeness. Actually, no, it is very nice. So and now we can taste it.
Already?
Mhm.
Not too warm, no?
Oh, not wrong. Michaela doesn't like it.
It is a bit
So-
too warm.
Okay.
Is it normal that I get also herbs inside?
It can happen. So sometimes you get like a little herb inside, but it's seldom.
Okay. Thank you for showing us this very interesting process of yerba mate. Thank you, Roel. Thank you, Michaela. Enjoy.
Cheers. Cheers.
Oh, yeah, actually, you don't cheers with it.
Just you don't have to move it too much.
Normaal in Argentinië.
Bye bye.
Wordt